coming there playing crazy about the phone. I'm cussing y'all in the background like, bitch, wait till I got the phone. He don't even know, like, this how we run in the pod, like everybody make every call. I was confused when I first came in there because I'm like, these hanging up, picking the phone back up. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? I want 9 out of the 10 people I talk to motherfucking be going somewhere or can put me on to something or can open the door for me, you feel me? People who got this negative notion on Cleveland literally only frequent certain places. You gotta like who like you, man. If she don't treat you like Chris Brown, she not for you, man. Like, you never should be out here chasing a woman, bro. I just wasn't interested in it no more. And then, like, the higher I climbed in the music industry, I'm kicking it with rappers and shit. And I'm just realizing, like, these niggas trying to be like me. So, yeah, they seen my portfolio. They was like, clearly you take this shit serious. They like, you would be a great addition to the school. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, Cleveland is gangsters. You can literally stay away from that shit and go to different environments and meet great people who got great shit going on. I'm more turned than every rapper in the city, bro. I was on some mushroom, bro. I had just ate some salmon. I was on the trip. I was talking to this alien. Taught me previous a plethora of other shit. The same entity that I see when I be on these mushrooms, he was just, you know what I'm saying, scanning my body. He was showing me the worms and the parasites that was in the salmon. He was essentially just telling me, like, man, you don't need to be processing it. Or they looking at me weird, like, bro, why you don't come outside, or why you don't do this no more? Why you don't do that no more? Why you want to sit in the house and draw? I'm about to show you why.
Let's go. You know how we coming. This your first time with a rapper, gotta know that you hitting plays all day. Just having that motion, and we ain't on the same time, cause you ain't getting no money. Let's go.
Back for the first time, DJ Ken Duff. This is the Duff Effect. I got a serial entrepreneur in the building. Tece, last time you was Travolta, we ain't saying Tece Travolta no more. Is we going by your government or what?
I'm just Tece.
Just Tece.
Just Tece.
Tece in the building. What's up with it?
What's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
I'm all right, bro. Y'all may know Tece from the Untouchable Billionaires podcast. We had him on a couple years back. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? We got to circle it back. You know what I'm saying? A lot more shit going on. You know, niggas done elevated.
A lot more shit going on.
A lot more shit on the table. First of all, how you doing on this good Friday night, bro?
I'm doing great, my brother. You feel me? I'm healthy. You know, I'm getting to it. Mind clear. My kids good. You know, full-time college student right now, so I'm good, man.
On the healthy tip, right quick, talk about that because, like, you're a vegan, right?
Yes, sir. Plant-based vegan.
Okay. First of all, what's the difference between a regular vegan and a plant-based vegan, if there is?
Plant-based people, we mostly eat shit that the ingredients come out the ground. Vegans, they typically just eat stuff that's not meat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They might eat a yoga mat mixed with ceiling-like ingredients or something. Just to say, like, I don't eat animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit.
What inspired you to go that route?
I was on some mushroom. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I said this shit before, at least on here. I know I said it before, but I was on some mushroom, bro. I had just ate some salmon. And long story short, like, I was on the trip. I was talking to this alien who done taught me previous a plethora of other shit.
Right.
The same entity that I see when I be on these mushrooms, he was just, you know what I'm saying, scanning my body. He was showing me the worms and the parasites that was in the salmon. He was essentially just telling me, like, man, you don't need to be processing this shit. You know what I'm saying? But ironically, like a day or two after that shit happened, I was on YouTube, and they were just suggesting me videos about, like, why the human not supposed to be eating meat. More specifically, like, melanated human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, our stomach acid, you know what I'm saying, our stomach lines and shit like that, our physiology. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So, go ahead.
Thumbs. God gave us thumbs to peel oranges with. You feel me? Like I said before, a bear can't peel an orange. You can't chase a zebra down and bite that bitch and digest it, you gonna die. So, I've been on some, like, healthier eating type shit when I was on probation. Cause I was in this little, like, drug addict program, basically. And I had to do a project about red line. So at that moment, I was learning about literally the food that they put in these different neighborhoods, specifically to poison people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever heard of red lines or not, but they draw lines around these neighborhoods based off of how many people of a certain race live there.
Okay.
So if you go to EC or just like that whole little area right there, what we got?
Yeah, black people.
Save a lot. Motherfucking Connie's not there no more. Save more.
Yeah.
Come on, man. But then you go up the hill, you got Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact,
Doing
bro.
that shit on purpose.
That's a fact.
That's when I realized that, oh, this shit real. On top of that, my grandma was developing Alzheimer's, so I'm really just putting all this shit together, like seeing the store that she go to, seeing the type of food she eat. You know what I'm saying? Doing my proper research, fucking with this project. And I'm like, man, yeah, this shit different. So even then, like, I started, like, baking my chicken and just making sure I'm getting it from certain places, stuff like that. Stop eating at certain restaurants. So I've been on the healthy side. I just, had to elevate my journey and get all the way right, basically. Yeah.
Once you made that decision to go 100% plant-based, right? How hard was that an adjustment for your family? Because, kids, they love candy, sugar. You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard was that adjustment for everybody?
It wasn't hard for me, by the grace of God. Like, I'm not one who's overcome by his stomach or his penis, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty easy for me. I know 3 months in, I tried a steak, but that was just more so because I'm trying to figure out if I really want to do this shit or not. Mm-hmm. But I got sick for 2 days, so I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. And then with the kids,
so you went 3 months without eating meat, and then you tried a steak just to see where you was at.
Yeah,
and then it fucked you up
for like 2 days, man. That shit was crazy, and I cooked it like thoroughly too. And then with the kids, like, they gonna follow after you. Plus they don't know no better. And I'm still making stuff that kids like. It's just healthy. You know what I'm saying? Right. I might gotta spend a couple extra dollars on it, or I might even gotta make it myself. But whatever we gotta do to get the job done, like, I'm gonna do that shit.
Yeah, kids, they see shit just because it's there, and then they not really knowing the difference though. So before we get started, Sean Poe, y'all related some kind of way? What's the relation?
That's the homie. Like, we part of the same entity. That makes sense. Shit, you feel me?
Okay, yeah, I was shopping it with Poe some time back, and then you had came up and shit. That nigga had pulled up a baby picture.
Oh, we definitely down family though. Like, our families we family for sure.
Right.
Long story short.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of that, let's get into your upbringing. First of all, like, where you from?
I'm from East Cleveland. I don't like saying the neighborhood I'm from because I don't want to be associated with a lot of stuff that's going on in the city right now. But I'm from East Cleveland, like the north side, St. Clair, Superior area type.
Right.
Whole little vicinity.
Okay. Yeah. How was life for Tece growing up?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't good though. We always had some type of motion going on. So, we always had food, even if it wasn't a lot or the best. And, I grew up real, like, community based. So, had a lot of people who, supported me, and just, a lot of friends. A lot of friends who I consider family because, you know what I'm saying, we all grew up around each other. Our parents grew up around each other. Our grandparents didn't know each other.
Right. So, that was how it used to be back in the day, though. Like, it was a real village.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like we the last generation that grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got people that's living next door to each other. They don't even know their neighbor.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit wasn't like that when I was growing up. We knew the whole neighborhood, the 3 streets over, this way and the next way.
Type shit. Like, if you got home from school, if your people went home, you can go to so-and-so house. If they went home, you can go to so-and-so house, and everybody had each other's number.
That's real facts. Hell yeah.
So during your upbringing, what kind of kid was you? Like, was you getting into any trouble at all, or?
Man, I was bad as hell. I just ain't never get in trouble. Like, I was too smooth, man, for that. The first time I really got in trouble, it was some, I ain't even really get in trouble, though, but I got caught. We was, like, Halloween. We was, like, robbing niggas on the west side, like, white kids and shit. And, yeah, I got caught slipping by off duty. I don't even know how that shit happened. He came out of nowhere like a ghost, bro. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, as far as getting in trouble, not really. Especially, like, not till I was an adult. Like, nigga been to jail a couple times, some little shit. But, Nah, I don't be getting caught, bro. You feel me? Fuck that shit. Plus on top, you know what I'm saying? Like my friends, they'd be like, bro, we about to go do this. You know, I may or may not involve myself in said situation, but I always been the person to be like, well, no, nigga, if we gonna do it like this.
Yeah, you
nigga,
thinking that
we
shit
don't
out.
get caught. Like, fuck
Yeah, you thinking it out type shit.
That nigga want to get caught and go to jail. Like, nigga, I don't want to go to jail, nigga. Fuck you, man.
The situation with the off duty cop, did you end up going to juvie behind that, or did he just take
no.
you? Did he take you back home, or?
No, I was a young nigga. I was like 7th grade. So my mama had just came and got me. You feel me? But when you get older, your mama can't come and get you, boy.
Yeah,
That's
no,
all I do.
facts.
A grown man gotta stand on that business, nigga.
What was your first time getting into like some real trouble? What was that situation?
Man, first time I got real trouble, I felt like was it that time or was it? Cause I ain't getting in trouble for that shit. I feel like, all right, if I was fucking with this nigga right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but you know, I had to take some shit on the chin. But it was my fault too though, cause I was out here geeking. Like I ain't even drink at the time. I'm with these 2 Puerto Ricans. They done down. We at the studio drinking. I done dropped them off and you know got right. And went, took my ass to jail. I done fell asleep, bro. Right around the corner from the house. So yeah, I had to gut on for that. I had these pills on me and shit. It was all.
So what you fell asleep in the car, or?
Hell yeah, I was geeking. Right around the corner from the spot, bro. I'm on Eddie Road in Gray. Fell asleep at the light, bro. I thought I was getting robbed and shit.
Oh, so they pulled up on you in traffic.
Hell yeah, I thought I was getting robbed, bro. So the car was already in drive. I'm so geek. I see lights and guns on me and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I done put the car in park, bro, trying to skirt off on these niggas, bro. So geek. And then he had grabbed me and shit, cause I put it back in drive. He was like, man, don't pull off. I'm like, oh shit. Also, geek nigga, I put the bitch back in park and I'm just like, yeah, it's over with. So whatever, I took that shit on the chin, but that's how I ended up doing the little project about red lines. That's how, you know, I was in that little program and shit like that. But even though that shit was terrible, like I did learn a lot, and I, you know, I met a couple people who I fuck with like to this day type shit. So.
That's crazy. I was about to ask you, like, during that whole experience, like, what was something that you pulled from that you learned from that?
Discipline, like I really feel like that shit was a blessing in disguise, cause I was able to really, you know what I'm saying, tell myself like, hey, if some shit need to be done, we gotta do it. Cause at that time it was like, if I was, you know what I'm saying, falling off track, I'll go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, nigga, fuck that shit. Nigga gotta show up to this shit, nigga gotta do this, nigga gotta stop smoking, stop drinking, like fuck it, we gonna do that shit.
Right.
And that transition even to now, it's like, I know I got something to do, we gonna do it. Like I'm a grown ass man, bro. All that playing around shit, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
At the time, how old were you?
It's like 2019, so shit, that was 7 years ago. So I was like, what, 24?
Type shit, yeah. And what was that your first and only time like going to jail?
Nah, I went to jail before that, but it was on some, like I got caught with some weed in the car way before this shit was legal. I was in Sandusky. I had went to like Erie County. Man, I've been in that bitch a couple times. Ain't nothing to brag about though. That shit weak as fuck.
Right.
I said nigga be in that bitch nigga be trying to chase it. Nigga damn near gotta kill a nigga in that motherfucker. You feel me? I mean, nigga, I don't even like talking about this shit, but yeah, I'm about to down stab a nigga. I got a whole big ink pen from my older nigga. We got that bitch from the CO. Nigga coming there playing crazy about the phone and shit. I was calling the nigga Steve. Shit. Nigga answer the phone. I'm cussing nigga out in the background like, bitch ass nigga, wait till I got the phone. You feel me? You know, nigga bigger than me, so I guess he trying to like check niggas over the phone. He don't even know, like, bitch, this how we running the pod. Like, everybody make every call. I was confused when I first came in there, because I'm like, these niggas hanging up, picking the phone back up. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, you ain't understand the politics at first.
Shit, I'm doing the same shit. I'm making 3-4 calls, nigga. Like, shit, we in this bitch. So, I guess Buddy, his ass just coming there, he drunk. You You know what I'm saying? Tweaking. I went to the bed, got the pen, nigga, pulled up on him like, shit, we good, bro. He good, bro. I'm drunk, bro. Woo, woo. Like, it was some more shit that happened in the midst of that, but I don't even feel like talking about it. You know?
Okay, that's cool. 2019, you know, you get out or whatever. But prior to that, you had been doing music, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, I probably been rapping since I was like second grade, for real.
Okay.
Probably recorded my first song. Probably like, I don't even know, somewhere around that time, like fourth grade, fifth grade. I feel like, yeah. My uncle had the studio. All my uncles had the studio. They all rapped and did music. You feel
Right.
me? Yeah. So
Okay.
I was fucking with them.
Growing up, like at what point did you know, like, no, you know, I got this shit. Like I could really take this shit serious and do something with it.
Music?
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I was a young nigga. I feel like we always chasing that music shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially on that side of town, though, for sure.
Yeah. And you know, shit was, I ain't gonna say shit wasn't working, because it was working. It just wasn't working in the capacity I wanted it to work at. But I did see like a gradual increase, so I'm like, well, fuck it. I like doing it. It's going up. I was just seeing where the shit was gonna take me.
Right.
Once a nigga switched lanes, I just started elevating way faster. I'm like, obviously, this is what God want me to do. You feel me?
Right.
Versus the other shit.
So did you feel like you kind of like maxed out on the music? Like I done took this as far as I can go?
No, I just wasn't interested in it no more. And then like the higher I climbed in the music industry, I'm kicking it with rappers and shit, and I'm just realizing like these niggas trying to be like me, literally. Like, I ain't trying to brag though. Like, niggas know what's going on, bro. Like, we ain't gotta talk about all that shit, but these niggas want to be like me. And then I'm just like, I'm not interested in the shit. Interested in getting fucked over with these deals and shit. Like, I don't know. It's just like, as long as I can be culturally relevant and still be turned up, I mean, it's the same as being a rapper, especially nowadays. Like,
Yeah, no, for
I'm
sure.
I'm more turned than every rapper in the city, bro. Like, so I mean, I don't know. I don't care about that shit, bro.
Right.
Especially like when the whole rap games is talking about killing black people. Like, bro, that shit so weak. Like, bro, let's just get some money, man. Like, we living in this trauma ass society, bro. We need to shake that shit and like just
A lot of shit is trauma based nowadays.
Man, it be a lot of triggers, man. I was in class the other day and we was reading something about another black person basically being a fucking victim, and I'm like, bro, why the fuck we always gotta read some shit about black people and it showing us in a victim mindset? I'm like, bro, I'm not no victim. I'm the victor around this motherfucker. Like, nigga, I got face tats. I'm from East Cleveland. I get the same opportunity everybody else get, bro. The white man not trying to stop me or gonna stop me from doing not a motherfucking thing, bro.
No, 100%.
Like, I get it. Slavery happened, nigga. But if we keep acting like this shit happened yesterday, how the fuck we gonna
It's gonna continue to hold us back.
Like,
It's gonna continue to hold us
I'm
back.
not no victim, bro. Like, and nobody not about to treat me like one. I'm not about to walk through society like I'm one. I look in the mirror, bitch, I'm a king. The way people treat me like a king, the way women treat me like a king, like Chris Brown or something, nigga. Like, I'm not about to condense myself to be nothing less. It just is what the fuck it is.
So as far as like with the shit with the rappers, like, and seeing how the music industry was going, would you say like that's the big thing that turned you off from the shit, like altogether?
Yeah, the shit weak, the shit fake. Then like I'm seeing, not to mention nobody, but I'm seeing like shit, and I'm just like, niggas fake. Niggas play both sides. Niggas like, it's just some weird shit going on, and I'm just cool. It's not my frequency no more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I graduated from that type of energy.
Right. I didn't get a chance to read off all your titles, but you're a game developer.
Yes, sir.
You're a student.
Yes, sir.
Graphic designer.
Yes, sir.
That pivot from music, what was it? You know, what made you say, you know what, I need to jump in another lane, and then what made you choose that lane?
It was a mixture of like the mushrooms, being around different people, and like just reading shit. Like those three things, I feel like compiled really just changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the mushrooms, like I'm just getting different downloads, getting different ideas, and then being around different people, I'm seeing people who I can relate to that's living total different life from what the fuck I grew up around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? and yeah, reading. So like books like The Referral Engine, where they talk about being a red leaf. So like with the clothes shit, it's like okay, I could still be culturally relevant with the fashion, but I'm gonna make tennis shoes, separate myself. You know what I'm saying? Or even with the video game, like I was making a comic book and I was posting about it. Then I seen somebody who was watching the shit like they posted like I'm about to make a comic book and they was using AI. So I'm like, nigga.
And this is before you ever made a sketch or anything. This is what prompted you to jump into that lane.
Well, no, the video game shit. Why I jumped into that is because I seen somebody trying to copy the comic book swag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can't even say copy, but they said they was gonna do it after I already started doing it. So in my head, I'm like, well, I'm about to do some shit I feel like motherfucker can't copy.
Right.
Basically. So that's when I had the first thought, like, well, I'm gonna just make a video game.
Okay. Well, hold on. Before we get into that, though, I want to get into the Brown by Nature.
Okay.
And then your clothing line.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead.
I've been drawing since I was a kid though. I was getting in trouble in second grade for drawing Goku and Piccolo and shit.
Yeah, no, I think we all was though for sure.
That was my favorite thing I used to draw. I feel like that's how I got good at drawing. Remember when Piccolo had his arm cut off?
Yeah.
He was doing whatever move it was. I used to always draw that. And
I think he was fighting
characters.
Vegeta.
I think somebody he was fighting. And I used to always just add characters and kept drawing it. So even like now, if you pay attention to my drawings, unless I'm drawing like some realistic shit, these niggas look like a version of some Dragon Ball
Cartoons,
Z
action figures, yeah. Right.
Like, I mean, you may or may not could tell, but if I point shit out, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I see that. Cause that's how I learned how to draw, from drawing Dragon Ball Z and shit.
So the name of your clothing line and shoe line is called Brown by Nature.
It used to be called that. Changed my company name to Canvas Cartel.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, so but all of my shoes and clothes is still inspired by nature though. So grapefruit runners, nature runners, inspired by a tree, night walkers, lava runners. The end tools is like a hue of all the different colors that humans can turn. So yeah.
So what inspired the rebrand? Was it just I just need to just rebrand or like?
Yeah, I feel like more so like I just need to rebrand and like I was tired of explaining to people what the fuck this shit meant. You know what I'm saying? Every time like I come across a person who's not melanated, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them get it, but then some of them like I gotta over explain it or like, you know what I'm saying, be at vendor events and I'm scaring off white people and shit. Like I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm not about to do that shit. I'm gonna just change the name and elevate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was time to elevate anyways. So I mean, yeah, we still pushing that same message. It's just like not out in front of you. Not Brown by Nature no more, just because Canvas Cartel is easier to translate with. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name?
I just like how it sound, and then it's like basically it's an entity of everything I do. So like Canvas, that's like what I do is my canvas. So the shoes shit, the game shit, the graphic design, the animations, that's my canvas. And then the cartel is basically just like because it's everything together, if that makes sense. And that's it. That's it.
No, that's cold. That's cold. You go to Cleveland Institute of Art, right?
Yes, sir.
I was doing my research and I seen that they have a 56% acceptance rate.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Like once you signed up, I'm sure you had to take some kind of a test. What was that first feeling like once you got that acceptance letter or that acceptance call?
Well, I knew I was gonna get accepted just off of the conversation I had with one of the faculty members. But when I got the fucking acceptance letter, it really just was confirmation for me. Now, can't no institute or corporation validate what I'm doing, but it just made me realize, like, yes, I'm on the right path of doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. My portfolio, how I got accepted and got my scholarship, a lot of that shit was made on like a Saturday night where I declined to go waste my life with people who not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Or they looking at me weird like, bro, why you don't come outside, or why you don't do this no more? Why you don't do that no more? Why you want to sit in the house and draw? Like, I'm about to show you why. You feel me?
You know what's crazy, bro? A lot of the times, people go out every weekend and they celebrating a bunch of nothing, bro. Like, not only that, though, the shit so fucked up nowadays. Like, you got a bottle, right? A bottle of liquor.
Yeah.
They up in the charge 5 and 6 times in the club.
I don't know. I don't get it. But shit, people who go do that shit every week, I mean, you know, more power to them. They have an emotion to do that shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. If that's what you want to do, then cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, what are you really like?
I get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I go out somewhere, like, I want 9 out of the 10 people I talk to motherfucking be going somewhere, or can put me on to something, or can open the door for me. You feel me? Like, people, it's 2 type of people in Northeast Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk to all kind of different people. People from Paris, people from Taiwan, people from East Cleveland, people from up the way, people from North Carolina. Everybody. People who got this negative notion on Cleveland literally only frequent certain places. You know what I'm saying? And they only be around certain people.
No, 100%.
And I go talk to another person. They don't know nothing about what the other person talking about. And they love Cleveland. People literally, like I said, I know motherfuckers come here from Paris, want to be here, choose to be here because they got some great shit going on in Northeast Ohio. A painter, you might meet a painter who just made $2 million from a painting. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get around the right people. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, Cleveland is gangster as fuck, but you can literally stay away from that shit and go to different environments and meet great people who got great shit going on. Like, motherfucker who made the Corvette. You know what I'm saying? People who work on Fortnite, people who work on 2K, people who are inventors, motherfuckers inventing cameras and all type of shit, and make video games, bro. Work at Epic Games. Like, these niggas is right here. Like, you could drive 10 minutes, go meet these motherfuckers. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, you only got this notion about the city because you're not experiencing what it got to offer all the way.
What you think attract niggas to that same kind of space though?
Would attract people to
like you know, just like the scene, quote unquote, like being out in the same group of people.
Cause for one, it's low hanging fruit. Like I said earlier, man, lower vibrations is easier to attract on to, man. So, yeah. And plus, if you in the community, it's like, all right, I grew up with these people, and they know these people, and they throwing a party. So this the only thing I know that's going on in the city. You feel me? So just gotta get around. What I tell people is, listen, work on yourself, change your energy, and situations, people,
and the shit around you will change.
Yeah, it's just gonna track and align with what the fuck you trying to do. So if you want to stay in like a lower type of frequency, that's all you gonna track. Or like, you ever see a woman or a man be like, man, these niggas ain't shit, all these bitches ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
The whole time they ain't shit.
You ain't shit, and that's what you attracting. You feel me?
Right.
It be like that.
No, I agree 100%. So with CIA, what made you go the school route? Because you was already drawing and whatever, right?
Yeah.
So what made you go the school route as opposed to just, you know, going on YouTube or just kind of doing it yourself?
I was on YouTube doing it myself at first, but I was talking to somebody and I was just telling them, like, man, hey, I'm trying to go to the next level in life, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to really elevate and do something other than just freelancing. Like, I'm going to still do that, but I want to, you know what I'm saying, take this shit up a notch. So they had referred the school to me, and I'm like, man, I don't need no fucking school. They like, man, you should consider it. Just look into what they got going on. So I took the tour, and when I went, man, I ain't gonna lie, they had some crazy shit going on in there. I'm like, nigga, this shit on Euclid Avenue, nigga. I'm like,
whole time you never even knew.
Bitch, I ain't never know this shit. And then he hyping me up. Like, he taking me around, showing me the shit before I even showed him any of my work. I'm like, yeah, I do this. He's like, man, bro, you so much ahead of all the other students. I'm like, bro, hold on, gang, like, slow down. Like, I ain't even applied, get accepted yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to prove myself. Like, I appreciate what you saying, though. So we get back to the office. I'm showing him my portfolio. He was like, bro, it's on the flow. He was like, send me this shit so I can basically like format it the right way. So when I apply, I get the scholarship. So I sent it to him. He sent it back. I applied. Then in the midst of me applying, nigga, I taught myself how to 3D design. So then I went back and added that to the portfolio, and when they hit me back,
so that was something you just kind of did on your own on a whim, like you was just trying shit, or
yeah, I just be learning shit, bro.
Okay.
That's why I started learning 3D design because I was about to make the video game. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to make a video game, bro.
So the video game, that was before you even applied for the school. That was some shit you was doing on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah. So yeah, they seen my portfolio. They was like, clearly you take this shit serious. They like, you would be a great addition to the school. You know what I'm saying? So at first, they hit me with the 18 bands. So I'm in that bitch trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna pay for the rest of it. These niggas like, bro,
so wait, so
like, just pull up, nigga.
so wait, so for clarity purposes, the 18,000 was that what you were granted, and you had to pay the rest of that off, or was the 18,000 your tuition and you had to pay a percentage of that off, or break that down?
The tuition like 51 bands. They gave me 18.
Oh, and then you got to figure out the rest.
I thought I had to figure it out, but they figured it out. They was like, nigga, just pull up. We trying to fuck with you. You feel me? So yeah, it was like that.
Prior to that, you were already trying to develop your own game, right?
Yeah.
So what tools did the school give you to further you do that?
They gave me that Alienware. It's like a $4,000 laptop, so I was able to actually run the game making program on that motherfucker.
Okay.
So I was on my iPad making like all the buildings and shit you see. Like I was making.
Yeah, break down your process, because people that's watching this that may be in your lane or want to get into your lane, you know what I'm saying, but they just may not know how, you know what I'm saying. So break down that process.
3D modeling is like him. It's in a lot of fields, but specifically in the video game field, because you know most people do the code and the animation, but you can't code and animate nothing. You need a 3D model, so that's like very important in the community. I learned how to do that, and then you take the 3D modeling. So what I do, I got this program called Nomad Scope. I go in that motherfucker and I make 3D shit. I make characters, I make buildings, I make guns, and all type of other shit, right? Then I take that, because for some reason it don't go straight into Unreal Engine. So I take it and I use a third-party app called Blender. You know what I'm saying? Now you could do this same shit on Blender, but it's easier for me to do it on my iPad. Put it in Blender, then I put it in what's called Unreal Engine 5. And that's the program that you make the video games on. So once I had all these assets, I'm like, all right, well now I can learn a little bit of code and the animation. Then too, now you could like buy certain shit. Like you could buy a nigga shooting. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you got like something.
What you mean you could buy somebody shooting?
So let's say you made a character, right? You made a gun and you made a zombie, right? And you don't know how to code or animate. You could just buy the animation and put it onto your character that you made.
Okay.
So now your character can shoot a gun.
Is it pretty much
complex?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking. So
is it behavior systems? You got coding. You got like all type of shit that you got to do. Like even when you jump, like
so every little characteristic of the character that has to be programmed in a way, or okay.
So hell yeah, it's kind of like how can I say this without getting canceled? Like it's kind of like you God of what you making, cause you got to do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like for example, the video game I'm making, I got these characters. You got to make them jump. You got to make them do everything. Like I could make Ken Duff, right? I could make this building. I could make these cameras. I could make you look just like you. Then I could make you like wake up at a certain time, come here. You know what I'm saying? Get food from next door. I could do all of this shit.
Right.
Like, in a virtual world.
Okay.
So that shit get very like interesting, and it's more like what's the word? It's like personal for me, because it's like I'm watching this shit come to life, and I created it from nothing.
Let's stay on that for a minute. So doing that, how does that make you feel though, knowing that you creating some shit and then possibly one day like you can be impacting, you know, the world essentially?
It's for me.
Or have you ever thought about it that far?
For me, I just feel like I play. I'm a very small piece, but I play a big part. If that makes sense. Like, I know that I go fuck with these kids because you know, they fuck with me. And then, like, for example, the last school I went to, like, they just gotta see this shit. Like, they was saying, like, oh, I used to stay on this street, or you feel me? That's the corner store.
You talking about your public speaking, right? That you do at the schools.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, they need to see this shit, bro. You feel me? Even adults, like, you know, in the most humblest way. You know, people tell me a lot, like, oh, Tece, you motivate me. You came from this place, and now you at this place. You doing this. You feel me? Like, we need to see more of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm a small piece, because we need more of it. You know what I'm saying? I can only just do so much by myself. You feel me?
Bro, you a vessel, bro.
But I do feel like I'm aligned, though. So I just be grateful for that. Like, even in 2026, like, bro, this has been a great year for me. You know what I'm saying? But not to go too deep into it right now, I just feel like I'm aligned, bro. You know what I'm saying? The numbers and what my number is and what the number is of the year and the frequencies of what I've been doing all compiled to these seeds that have been growing, so now I could cultivate the fruit of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I do. I do.
Like, you know, people don't believe in numbers and shit, but when you was born, God assigned you a number. And if you live your life based off that number, whether you believe in spirituality or science, nigga, shit will happen for you in life, because it's a frequency, it's an energy, or it's a blessing from God, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's why because I'm an 11. So me being 11 is connected to a lot of things that I'm supposed to be doing out here in the world. So when I stop doing music and I start doing like what I'm doing now, nigga, like literally, it's gonna be 3 years in August to where I've been a shoe designer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, and you know, it's still like a lot. I still got a lot of room for growth and improvement, but bro, my life has changed dramatically, just because I'm in alignment with what I feel like God want me to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I do. I do. How does that feel though? Like knowing that you made that transition, and like you're seeing it paying off in real time.
I just be trying to get other people hip, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't force it on them no more.
You feel like that was like a mistake, because we was talking off camera and I was telling you, like, sometimes, bro, you know, you could tell somebody some shit, but like you say, you know, lower vibrational, it don't line up.
Yeah, man.
Does that frustrate you, knowing that you got some
more.
information to give and people aren't taking heed to it?
No, not no more. Cause you know, for one, you can't force a horse to drink or think, bro. So
That's a fact.
I look at it like, well, if I just keep working on myself and the average person don't work on themselves, it's gonna be a clear distinction of who people want to align themselves with when it come down to having to choose something. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, hard work, it breeds leadership. So as long as you are doing what you're supposed to do, it's contagious. Like somebody else in your class, for example, like you could be doing some shit and somebody else may see you and like, man, damn, I need to get like him.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get a lot of opportunities over people or whatever. Like, nigga, if you work on yourself, bro, most people not. So the woman gonna choose you, the job gonna choose you, the opportunity gonna choose you, the frequency, the world gonna choose you.
But you know what though? You know why a lot of people won't take that path? People are scared of discipline and sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, them Saturday nights when niggas was at the club and you was at the house, that's not appealing. You know what I'm saying? It's more appealing to go to the bar, fuck with some hoes, get a drink or whatever. Like, it's not appealing. And then on top of that, bro, like, that's the shit that really matter though, when nobody is looking. Yeah. That work that you putting in, you know what I'm saying? When you up at 2 a.m. and niggas is stumbling in the house, geek. You know what I'm saying? You sharp. Yeah. You know, you been on your laptop for hours and hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that really matter though.
That's funny. One of my friends told me that, like, when we first started kicking it together, he was at my house and I had this notebook open. I ain't even like realized the shit, but I had like a minute ago I had wrote down on paper like my goals and shit that I was like actively trying to pursue.
Manifestation.
He had seen it and he was just so amazed, and he was like, man, he said the same thing you say. He like, bro, this shit you do with nobody looking, bro. He was like, so I know you serious about this shit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, damn, I ain't even look at it like that. I'm like, shit, I'm just on my mission. You feel me?
when you trying to lock in and do some shit, bro, like, you know, you gonna lose a lot of people. You gonna gain some people, but you gonna lose a lot more than you gain along the way. Cause again, bro, a lot of people, they just don't want to lock in, and people know what come along with that. Like, man, I'm gonna lose these hoes. You know, shit, I can't take these. You know what I'm saying? I can't take these hoes out to eat. You know what I'm saying? I can't be at the bar. I can't be at the club. Like, I can't be at this event. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lock in and do what I got to do for myself. Man. Bro, that's not sexy and shit, bro.
People don't even realize, man.
But whole time, like you say, you could spend 1 year doing this and it'll set you up for 5 years.
Yeah. Like, you'll be surprised. Like, once you lock in and really elevating and working on yourself, man, you don't have to chase women. Nigga, the baddest, healthiest, intelligent women gonna line up, like, to fuck with you. Like, for real. And that be, hey, man, it might be a mixture of things, man. You never know these women, but that's why you got to decipher, you know what I'm saying, who genuine or not. Because, you know, women, like, they might like you for what you doing or what you got, but that's you still, though. You know what I'm saying? Or they might not legitly give a fuck. Or it might make you more appealing to them because you got so much shit going on. You feel me? Like, you just got to decipher. That's why I say, you just work on yourself. You feel me? Because that's going to be the frequency that's attached to you. So even if it's like, it get tricky. Because, like, if you is doing certain shit, for example, a lot of people be like, Tece, you make games and shoes, bro, you different from everybody else. So it's like, well, do you like that or do you like me? Or is it both? Or is it neither? Or, nigga, we'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, 100%.
So, they just work on yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be out here being no sucker, man. Just work on yourself. The women gonna come. The opportunities gonna come. The money gonna come, bro.
When you put in that situation, how do you approach it?
Which situation?
A woman approaching you, and then you know you trying to figure it out. Like, do you fuck with me for me, or is it because of what you think I can do? Or
you gotta starve her. If she still want to do everything, you gotta like who like you, man. If she don't treat you like Chris Brown, bro, she not for you, man. Like, you feel me? Because if she don't look at you like a king, she look at somebody else like that. So, you just ain't. She ain't the one for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say you gotta work on yourself. Like, you never should be out here chasing a woman, bro. Like, you're supposed to be chasing your purpose, because once you do that, women will automatically just attract to you.
That's a fact.
You gotta starve her. Tell her, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What can you do for me? Type shit. Don't ask what the country can do for you, but what the fuck can you do for the country, bitch? And I'm the country.
No, 100%. 100%. What percentage of black people attends CIA?
I don't know. It ain't that many, though. There's a few of us in there.
Okay. With that being said, do you feel a responsibility to kind of out hustle like your peers?
Yeah. Every day. I mean, I ain't gonna say outwork them. I just keep up with myself. You feel me?
Right.
We all talented in that motherfucker, and we all got a lot of value to offer. That's why we in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So I look at it more like an ecosystem. Like, you know what I'm saying? We work together to get to where we need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Dude. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Like, one person, he made cars and shit. Like, one of his cars gonna be in my game. Like, I need another car. Or, like, somebody, like, a lot of people do a lot of things that I need, and vice versa. So,
what's the collaborative process with other students? Like, you know, how does that go?
Like, he'd like design a car, then he'd like make a 3D model of it. You know what I'm saying? And then you could just send me the assets, and then I like convert them or do whatever I need to do. And then I could just replace what I got with his car, basically. You know what I'm saying?
That's called.
Long story short, it get a little more detailed, but it ain't like as hard as people think. It's more so just taking a lot of time and energy to, you know, dedicate to this shit. For real.
So, first of all, with the game that you're developing, what's the name of it?
It's called Last of a Living Breed.
And how long have you been working on that thus far?
I've been actually doing the game development since September 1st.
September 1st?
Yeah. I've been
2025?
Yeah.
So you only 4 months into it then? 4 or 5 months into it?
It's playable, though. Like, I could drop it right now. It's just like some little bug fixes I'm trying to work out, but
okay,
it's going. I don't know if you've seen it. I posted me playing it.
So do you have an official, I don't want to say release date, but like a timeline on, you know, when you're thinking about releasing it?
I'm having this event on March 28th, and I kind of wanted to drop it around that time. Cause what I'm gonna do is just drop like the beta version and just keep expanding it. So even if it's done,
You said the better version?
beta version,
Oh, what's that?
basically it's like it's done, but I'm still working on it.
Okay. So like a rough draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah, like a rough draft. But you would still be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, multiplayer and download it and, you know, log in and stuff like that. Why I say it's a beta, because I'm going to just keep expanding it. Like, it's Cleveland, so I'm going to add Up the Way, I'm going to add St. Clair, I'm going to add, you know, every direction, going north, east, south, and west, Lakewood. You know.
So when you do drop it, is it just available on PC?
Yes, sir.
Like when you do drop it?
Yeah, it's going to be available on PC. Only thing with that is I'm trying to get it to where it's like controller dependent, and that's kind of hard because there's so much stuff in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like with the inventory and playing with it and shit like that.
Break that down. Like what's controller dependent?
Right now,
Like a joystick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can use the joystick, but when you bring up your inventory, like you got to use the mouse to do certain shit like that. Now I could use the analog to do it. It's just about making it user friendly, if that makes sense. Like, it's a lot. I'm doing it by myself, and I'm doing a great job, but it's definitely a lot that I need to learn and implicate into the game. But they told me once I drop it and I get like the metadata and like I get enough people that's playing it and downloading it, it was basically saying like they'd give me a check to where I could like further the game, like turn the game up a little more. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that is one of my goals. I'm not like over tripping about it. If it happened, it happened. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the shit out regardless, and I'm gonna collect the metadata regardless. So you know what I'm saying? If it's enough to present to y'all and y'all give me the check, then I'm definitely gonna be appreciative of that. But it's not like something that I'm banking on though. You know what I'm saying? My main focus is to be an industrial designer. So the video game stuff is kind of like 1B for me, or 1A, whatever.
Right.
Shoe design is 1, game design is 1A.
Before we get out of here, we was talking the other day on the phone, and you said that you have an interview with a big company.
Nike.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, could you announce it or not? But
I just had an interview with him yesterday to do an internship over there.
You saying that's so cool, like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's Nike, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's LeBron, that's Jordan. Like,
I applied like in 2024. They ain't accept me. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, like I said, through the help of my school, like shout out to Valentino. He used to work at Nike, and he was just like put me on the fonts that they use and like the stuff that they want to see in their portfolio. So like even if you look at my portfolio now, like everything that I placed in there is in there for a reason. So yeah, and they hit me back. It was like, hey, we fucking with it. Do the interview. So like I said, I did that shit yesterday. So I'm waiting to see what's going on. I mean, I got it though. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you how you feel about it.
I feel confident, bro. I feel real confident. You know what I'm saying? Not cocky, but just in the most humblest way. I feel like I bring a lot of value to a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that they see that shit now.
Mm-hmm. Canvas Cartel. The game that you're developing, where you see this taking you in about 3 to 5 years?
I feel like in the next couple of years, I'm gonna just be making way more money with what I'm doing. So like even now, I got 3 contracts with the Cleveland Public Library. I signed one of them. I'm waiting on the other 2 to be finalized. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be teaching kids how to make tennis shoes and do 3D modeling and be making video games for them. Like they want to make a game to where the kids can go on here, log in and check out books, shit like that. You feel me? So they willing to pay a nigga. So I'm just trying to, you know, build off of all of this stuff I'm doing. My shoe company is doing great. I was never gonna redrop another shoe. I gotta redrop these shoes, bro. These bitches flying off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it, bro. I'm just trying to build this up to something to where I can make money in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Where I can hire somebody else to manage it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the checks is hitting my shit.
Right.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on Miami Beach, walking around with 5, 6 chains on. You know what I'm saying? No shirt on.
No, yeah, talk it, bro. Talk it, bro.
And it's so crazy because I could see that. Man, I tell people, like, you really got to visualize this shit, bro. Whether my eyes is open or closed, like, I could see the color of the water, nigga, outside of my condo, bro. I could smell the candles burning. Like, I could taste the food that I'm eating in the morning, bro. Like, real shit. This shit so vivid, bro. It's like, you know, I'm the type of person. So when you manifesting shit, it's A plus B equals C, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too deep into it. He know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I mean, shit, break it down, you know, before you get out of here.
It's this book called The Mental Netter. Basically, in that book, they talk about manifestation and how I don't want to like say too much about it because I don't want to give people like the wrong information.
You don't want to throw them off type shit.
Yeah, because I had to pull a book up. But long story short, they basically is telling you that you and your thoughts equals a manifestation. So
Yeah,
for
hell
example,
yeah.
me plus my shoe design equals the shoe. You know what I'm saying? And you could take that and to a macro level with your life and just do everything with it.
It's cliche, but the saying is nothing to it but to do it. Like, that shit is true.
Yeah.
And that's basically what that is.
No, for sure. For sure, yeah, bro. Gotta see that shit, man. You gotta see you gotta wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, call yourself king, bro. You feel me? Say shit. Like they say, don't tell people your goals. I don't believe in that, nigga. Cause for one, bitch,
I ain't gonna lie, I do. But go ahead. I'm gonna tell you why, but go ahead, though. I'm listening to you.
I feel like me personally, you just put that shit out to the universe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's different from telling an individual your goals as opposed to speaking it into the universe.
Well, like, even with like, I tell a lot of people, like, oh, bro, I'm about to make shoes or I'm about to make a game. You know, a lot of people look at me crazy, but in my head, I'm like, the average person IQ is, what, 75? So, I mean, I can't take too much of what they say seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I just putting it out there just to get this shit on record to the universe. Like, yeah, this what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Whoever might be listening and watching, this what I want.
Right.
This who I am. This is where I want to go in life. And that's how the universe works. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like telling people your goals and what you want to do, I feel like it's kind of exhausting a little bit, only because you could tell somebody something and matter of fact, I was interviewing do you know who Chrissy Two Chicks is or no?
I heard of her for sure.
She do music in the city. But I was interviewing her a couple weeks ago, and she has said that when you tell somebody something that you want to do, she said that the first thing they try to do is make you feel like that you can't do it.
I don't know. Like, when you want to do something in life, people like always like try to make you feel like you can't do that shit. And if you don't get support, like, you will really start believing it.
Believing that you can't do it.
Yeah. That's why you can't care about it.
And I feel like that's true as fuck.
I throw off that too.
But also, like, you know, you tell somebody some shit and then people just don't be giving a fuck for real.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if I tell you something, I'm giving you a part of me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, a lot of shit is temporary nowadays. So it's like, if I explain to you, or if I go into detail about what I want to do or how I'm passionate about this, that, or this, that, and the third, and then me and you be talking today, and then a month from now, I don't know, I feel like I just wasted my time with that. You know what I'm saying?
I thrive the same way off of motivation as I do hate. So if you tell me like I believe in you, that shit gonna turn me up. If you tell me I don't believe in you, that shit gonna turn me up the same way. You feel?
Right.
It's like, hey, either
So
or.
you feel like I be thinking too much into that shit for real a little bit?
No, we all navigate through these spaces in different ways. I don't think either is right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all situational, for real. I definitely don't think you wrong for that. Hell no.
Tece, appreciate you coming in, bruh. Last time you pulled up, like I say, you know, you was just, you know, getting your shoes started, Brown by Nature. Since then, that was in 2023, I want to say. We in 2026. Since then, you know, you rebranded, you swapped the name out, you know, you got different things up under your belt now. I love to see the elevation. And not only you know, shit, we done elevated too. You know, we done moved into a new suite. You know, we had one camera last time. Now we got 3.
Turned up.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, keep going up, bro. And shit, bro, I'm with you on your journey, bro, along the way, bro. And you already know, man, niggas' door is always open whenever you want to pull up and promote some, or if you want to talk, or just whatever, though, bro. For real, bro.
100, hell yeah. For
Tece,
sure.
appreciate you, bro.
Man, appreciate you, my brother.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
Damn, what's this? The Untouchables, baby.